Hello my friends, Dinese here from Susar, and so much has been going on in my life which has literally disabled me from posting. First of all, I broke my hand. This one here. It's still not right, but it's working, and that's all that matters. I'm getting a divorce. I'm moving from Florida to western upstate New York to be with my mom. She's 83 and lives on top of a mountain, so I cannot wait to have you join me there. But for now, I want to create, and I want to create with you. And so what we're going to do is we're going to utilize homemade alcohol inks, and I'll post a link somewhere over up here's somewheres. And so you know, if you want to make them out of Sharpies, please do. And concentrated watercolors, yeah. And there's a way to make these yourself too, but I haven't done it because I have so many that were gifted to me. So a textured canvas that I'll also post a link in the description when I did it. So let's get started, my friends. I miss you so much. Ciao bella, ciao bello. Let's get going. Alright my friends, here we are. It's so exciting. I know I am excited. One hand is good, the other hand not so good, but it's working together. Alright, so this is the canvas that we textured the last time. And they flagged me on copyright for the sound that I used from this program that I'm recording from, and so they took the copyright off and corrected everything, but screw them, I'm not going to put a sound in here, it's just going to be me. So I'm ripping off the plastic. This has been on there longer than I would ever have anything on my canvas. Months, my friends, months. Okay. Oh. I'll throw this in the trash. Let me turn this off. You might see better. I'm not sure. Let me turn an overhead on. There we go. I don't know. I think that works better. Alright, we have a little shadow. Who cares? So this is the canvas, and when I put the acrylic on there, it's a little warped, but that's fine because once I get done and it dries, I can put it underneath some weight and it will flatsy out. So keep that in mind if you want to play along. This is acrylic modeling, what's it called? I'm going to have to run back, but it's an acrylic modeling paste. So it's ready to go. Alright. I need to cover my keyboard and shit here. Not a kid-friendly show. Just so you know. Oh dear. And, we definitely need protection, my friendsies, because it's gonna be messy. So, I just get this out of the way. Alright. So, the first thing I want to do is to, I'm not sure which is up and which is down. I think this is going to be it don't matter. Yeah, this will be the up, because yeah, I wanted a sky kind of like thingy in here. And I stopped my camera from moving, but I'm not sure. It's a brand new camera. I never used it, but it doesn't seem to be working that good. We'll see. Anyway, what the hell? Here we go. Are you clear? Clear. Okay. So I have these alcohol inks that I made with Sharpies, and this is blue, and so we're gonna hosier down here for the top, and I'm gonna take it down because why not? Blue and yellow make green. This is yellow. This is also made out of Sharpies. You can see the little Sharpie bits in there. This, I'm telling you, it makes an awesome colors. Awesome possum. Like, I couldn't even begin to tell you how good these colors are. This yellow is brighter than the yellow you see down here. It just doesn't show up as well, which is a shame. Okay, so to that, I'm going to go ahead and add this red, and I'm going to hold this in a place so I'm safe. Gotta be safe. Alright. And to that goes the green. And this one, each of them have, I believe, 6 Sharpies for a full 480 mils. They aren't going to give me what the ounces are, but you know, if you have 4 Sharpies, you got a huge pile of this stuff. So we're just going to throw this green in where the yellow was. Whee! Oh God. Yeah, that's what happens. We really need this down. It's like, I'm not worried about what happens on the mat because I can always take that off. But when I get into the watercolors, that's where it gets weird. So let's put these guys down here. They're done for the day. Oh, I forgot my brush. Let me get my brush. Ta-da! Alright. This is I'm using a Nick Pro number 10, and gosh, I'm not even a bit ready. Oh wait, I have my water right here. Okay. Whee! Alright. So, here's my water. I got my dirty one and my clean one. I'm gonna go ahead now. I really like the thought of mountains right here, don't you? I mean, it's so cool. So let's take this first and just go into this, and we're just gonna dab. You know, I want the piece to speak for itself because it's textured. We're just doing whatever's. Yeah. Now, I'm also going to use some gouache. That's my cat's water. Gouache Chinese white, which is really cool. So let's go ahead and pop her in. I'm going to wet my brush just a little bit. And we're going to go into this Chinese gouache white. And we're just going to kind of, I don't know, maybe these mountains have snow on them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're like snowy mountains way up there somewhere, and God knows who wears. We don't care. It's just fun. And we're not here to make a masterpiece, my friends. We're here to have fun. Fun, fun, fun. So let's go. And just one side of that. That's kind of cool. I like it. Alright, so I'm going to let that sit for a second. I see some beautiful trees. So I want to take another Indian yellow. I have a brown. Wait. What's this one? Oh, that's tiger yellow. No tiger! I no need no tiger. I need brown. Golden brown. Here we go. Now, these watercolors are not in existence anymore because they're just not. But you can find concentrated watercolors out there. Trust me, my friendsies, they are available. So, the fun is when you can, you can even make concentrated watercolors. We should do that one day. I had this off a second ago. Hang on. Alright. So here's the real fun that I have with this. I'm going to take this and start drawing it down. In the areas where I believe I have my tweeze. What are tweeze? Tweeze. Yeah. That's kind of cool. Let me go back here. And whatever your thing looks like when you get done is what it is. You know what I mean? I mean, you can do anything. So I'm going to go in here. This still has some white on it. And I'm just going to define. You know, who cares? Who cares? This is where my trees are. See? Whether you like it or don't, this is where my tweeze is. My tweeze go up here. My tweeze go down. My tweeze are up here. And you know, you haters who don't like it when I talk baby talk, I don't really give a shit. This is not a kid-friendly show. And I'm having fun. And if I want to yabber like a baby, that's up to me. That's not up to you. Alright, so look at this. Oh my gosh. Alright. And I'm going to let the whole of that just rest at the bottom. Right? Alright. Now, I want to add some golden golden yellow. Alright? Wee! Here we go. Wee! Wee! You just like let it go, let it flow. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Just let it do its thing and go where it wants to be. Alright, I'm going to hit that up over here too. I'm just going to roll that across. Bee. So much fun. Alright, so now we have a brush. And I'm going to give it a good wash this time. Some water. Get the white out of it. Give it a dib-dab. And we're just going to let it. We're just going to do this. And we're going over the texture. And these are like the tops of the world right here. Oh, there's a little one back there. Look at that. And we're going to go here, here, and here. Oh, how beautiful. She's so beautiful. All right, let's let this go for a little bit and work on down here, okay? We're going to work on the downs, the doobie downs. And because I love using this stuff to clean my brushes and wipe my shit. Oh, let's get some burnt sienna. We're gonna use gouache. I have more colors. Let me get. My favorite is quinacridone deep gold. What? Yes. So we have burnt sienna, quinacridone deep gold. That's gouache. And so we have mountains in the background. See, that's so cool. And we got like the tops of, I would say, big ass trees. Not a kid friendly show. And we're gonna do more defining. So I'm gonna take ow. My right hand still doesn't like to unscrew shit. Trust me, I broke it in February and it's what, November. It's still very hard to use. This is the way I like to paint with my gouache. I just like to paint with it like that. So I'm gonna take a wad of this, and we're just gonna go down here. It's really wet right now, which is okay. I'm gonna go into the creases on the side because I think that really defines it, the shape, when you go into the side zones. But with this, with the burnt sienna, we can kind of make our ground zone, right? And we don't want to forget the Fibonacci, right? And I think we've kind of got that right in there. So we're working. So our ground needs to just come up a little bit, which is okay. You be you. It's a little darker over here, a little lighter over there. I like that too. Alright, so I'm going to go down the sides of what looks like the bark of these trees. Right? I don't know how to zoom in with my camera yet, but I'm going to give it a shot here in just a second. Just so, you know, I'm learning how to use it. Let's see. Plus light. Oh, look at that. Okay, well, we'll get plus light on that. I think the rest is just a matter of me dropping you in. Are you good? Yes. Okay, so we're using burnt sienna right now. Gouache. And we're just going over like some of these things that need to be more in the front. And then we're going to apply it to the ground here. Oh, I love it. See, we don't even have to, if I take you up just a little bit, we don't have to make tree holes. They're already there. You know, the canvas made the tree holes. Alright, so I'm going to cover this up. And I just want to smash and grab, smash, smash. Smash it, let it sit. Then I'm going to take this and go in. So I'm lifting, and I'm letting it stay defined in. I don't really know if I like this camera, but we'll see. It costs a bit of money, but whatever, Janet. Okay, so there we go with that. And now we're going to add olive green, because what a gorgeous color that is. And I'm just going to run it around here. This is, again, a concentrated watercolor by Luma, and they don't make them anymore. But you can get concentrated watercolors. You can also make them yourself. But I haven't done that yet. That's next. Because once I run out of these, I'm going to be hurting for a certain. Alright, so I'm going to take this Luma green, and I'm going to use it to define the ground. Right? This is the ground. And it's also going to help me to define what's in the back and what's in the front. If that even matters. Really, it doesn't. You're working on something like this. Now, I can take this to define other areas. But we're going to do more of that with the gouache. Like I said, this is a mixed media piece, so I do love the mountains. Do you not love those mountains? I love those mountains. So let's break up this crazy monotony here, and our brush is full of olive green, so we can literally like take it up here and say, you know, we're not so flat as you think we are. You know, a fun color to add to these would be, oh goodness, where'd I put it? Oh, let's do the quinacridone. Quinacridone gold is a yellow and a red all at the same time, and who knew you could have those things. She's gorgeous, so I'm just going to throw her in here. And she's going to kind of give us, she's going to like break up what else is going on over here. Kind of bring the tree leaves closer to us, in a sense. So again, this canvas was textured with acrylic modeling medium. It comes in a tube, or a huge tub, and when I was working, I was blessed enough to have the money for it, and it should last me quite a while. I'm excited about that because I'm retired now, and I think retirement is amazing. All right, so that's good for that. Oopsie. You got to be real careful with your gouache stuff. Make sure you wipe the lid before you put your lid back on. Wipe around, because if you have to try to wrench that off, you're going to be hurting for certain. Gosh, I am missing a color, so let me fly over here for a second. I was not prepared, can you tell? I'm just excited to be doing this, so yeah, we'll get some of this yellow ochre. Ooh, I like this bright yellow. That's a fun color. Oh, here we are. So now we're working in pretty much gouache, and it's moist enough on here. I don't need to even add any more like color or water to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and give my brush a really good squeegee. And I'm going in with lemon yellow. This is as Arteza. Yeah, I've got cases of these. Ooh. And I just want it here. You're not going to see it at first. Trust me, but you're gonna want to keep going. Just put it there. Just put it in there. Don't worry about it, because you're breaking up the front and the back, right? You're creating a sense of depth. So who cares? Just squeeze that puppy out. Yeah, and put her down. Get her down. You see how that's already bringing out a difference? Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, it's all over my thumb. So we're just gonna put that in there. Wee. I have lots and lots and lots of this color, so I'm not really too concerned about having it all over my hands. Eee. Poof. You know what you don't want on your hands? You do not want the concentrated yellow all over you. No, 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 no. You don't want any concentrated watercolors on your hands. No, that's a bad idea. Alright, so now, alright, we have created light in a space, which is nice. So we now need to bring it back. Alright, how do we do that? We do that with another color, a darker color. I'm going to leave the yellow on my hand, and I'm using something called seaweed, which is an Arteza gouache color. And I'm going to pop that in there. And I'm going to break up the zones. Get in the zone, auto zone. That boop, bop, boop, bop, boop. Now you can take that in a little bit with your green. Look at that. That's a beep. And take it up a little bit up in here. Just take a little bit and just fling it around. Now, whatever your creation has, as far as we got to get some yellows up in there. I'm definitely going to throw some of that green in too, though, because by the time I get the yellow in there with the green, this is going to look amazing. At least my brain thinks so. Alright, so, and we're just gonna go across without going into. Right, just go back and forth. You can see there are, deep. See? I don't know if you can see it. This camera might suck, and if it does, I'll go back to my old one. Yeah. This one was quite expensive, though. It's the first time I've used it, so I don't know. We're going to squeeze out some more of this yellow. Ugh! Yes! And we're just going to lighten up a little bit. Squeeze! Nice. Alright, so that's done. So I want to get a stick. I mean, this is perfect. Just a piece of a credit card or something. Just get in there. Just get in there. You'll be amazed. I mean, literally, nobody needs skills here. This is not a skill-driven project. This is a fun project. Alright, so let's get into our trees. What's beyond them trees? We don't know. But we know we need to lighten them up. So, and take some of this gouache white. It's called Chinese white gouache. And I'm just gonna go up my trees with this gouache white. Kind of cool, huh? You could go sideways. Not much fun sideways. You want to go straight. If your stuff looks like mine, you just want to go straight. And we're kind of defining some stuff. Go to the back. This is a little bit longer than I would like, but I want to do this from start to finish because I don't want to leave y'all hanging. So let's get that up in here. I'm gonna hit this up with my brush as well at the top because I really want to define the tops of these trees. I love them. They're tweez. I have 3 avocado trees in my backyard that are all fruiting this year. I've had 2 fruiting for the last 4 years, but now the baby is fruiting. And it just breaks my heart that I have to leave them when I move. Breaks my heart like you wouldn't believe. And all my cats are buried back there. The ones that I loved and that passed away. They're all buried in the backyard, and my husband, he doesn't give a shit. You know, he's got his girlfriend, whatever. 30 years younger than him. But he's also got cancer, so I hope she's there when, you know, he needs him. He needs her, but I doubt it. Alright, so we're going to go in now. I'm going to raise you up just a little bit. And we're just going to kind of break this up. And you get a better idea of the tops of the trees. It's kind of cool, right? All right. Just yay, baby. I love it. I love it. We could do a ton more. I could do a ton more, but I don't want to keep you. So, just a little bit of. I'm gonna do this with my thinner. My thinner. This again is Chinese white, my favorite gouache color. Of course, it comes from China. What doesn't? But didn't go up here and kind of give you more of this this mountain view thing, which I think is really cool. I believe I can even take it into the tops of these trees too. The thing I love about textured canvases is that you can use your hands, you know, just go in there and do what you gotta do. Oh, you know, it's been so long since I've done a video. Alright, we could go on and on and on and on, but we're not, because I love you too much for that. So, we're done. I guess we had to call this one a day too. I always keep the lids. Keep your lids, because you never know when you have to heat a lid and pull it off and you just can't use it anymore. So this is our little fantasy. It's got let me turn the lights off. I think it's too bright. Boink. So we got snowy mountains and fantasy trees and a ground that we could definitely do a lot more with. But we're not gonna. We're gonna end it here. And as soon as this dries, I'm going to place it under some, I'm gonna put wax paper on it, and then I'm gonna put heavy books. And I have a master's in psychology, so I got a lot of books. I'll put the DSM or the DMV 5 on it. That's pretty heavy. It's like this big. I don't know. And that will be our go-to whatever jiggy biggy diggy. All right, my friendsies, this is Denise saying it's so happy to be back, and I will see you again tomorrow, because you know what? I stopped watching the news. I was hooked on it for the last 6 months, and I'm done. I'm done. It's just, this is where I want my brain. I want to be. You can only control those things that are in your zone. You cannot control things that are out of your control. So why worry about them? Why think about them? Why do anything other than to keep your brain happy, right? So this is happy. I love you all. Ciao, Bella. I love you, mommy. She's 83.